Everybody, welcome back to more Cataclysm, the Lab Escape series. If I remember, I stepped away for a minute. I've already forgotten. I think this is a barracks. It is a barracks. We're going to try to crack this thing open. Yes. Fantastic. And we're going to check out these noises. Oh. Oh, that's a grenadier. We don't want to be near that. Nope. No. So, if you don't know, zombie grenadiers are one of the most dangerous enemies in the game because, wow, we have a Shoggoth and a grenadier on the same level of this lab, and it's the first level of the lab. Can you imagine? Anyway, grenadiers release hacks, which are the tear gas hack, the C4 hack, explosive hack. I think, is there a mini nuke hack? God, I hope not. So they release grenades basically, and they can, because grenades are so dangerous, can one-shot even an end-game character. You know what? At this point, we've escaped the lab. I don't care that much what happens to this character. Why don't we check this out? Because how often do you see people actually engage grenadier hacks, or zombie grenadiers? Oh, good lord, that's not a grenadier. NR-031, the Northrop Dispatch, designed for crowd control situations, carries and deploys. Oh, you misspelled deploys. Sorry about that. I had to pop out to make a note. I'm going to go and change this description later and fix that spelling error. Anyway, dispatch design, blah, blah, blah. Deploys kamikaze drones of various types with small onboard EMP emitter, frying them in the event of its destruction. So basically, if we destroy that, it will destroy the things that it has released, is what I think that means. The bright green and yellow paint marks a low-force variant, quote, comparatively low force anyways, typically deployed as guards after an area has been cleared. You heard mechanical whirring from here. I mean, I kind of want to go mess with it, because I don't care about this character that much. Its name is Dark Red. Oh, there's another one. We're just going to close that and see if they break out after us. If it was a grenadier, we would go and we would fight it just to show off what a grenadier is and why it's so dangerous. From the north, you hear an electronic voice saying, "Kill all humans." I assume those are cyborgs in here. Why don't we check the auto dock? We could potentially... Why don't we go grab some CBMs and we'll start installing some CBMs. That's something to do. You know? I was going to fight it. I was going to go fight the grenadier because I thought, why not? So we want the power storage for first. I guess we want the joint torsion racket immediately. Let's look at the cable charge. You have a complex port mounted above your hip. While active, it will drain power through a jumper cable held on your person. So I assume that means we don't need a jumper cable. Or do we need a jumper cable because it's just a port? We're not going to use that right now. Yeah, we're not going to use that one. So which one do we want? What is the remote? A small module connected to your brain allows you to interface with nearby devices with wireless capabilities. I guess you can hack remotely, maybe, is what that means. Or maybe it's the highest priced CBM we have. So that would indicate value to me. I don't know. We'll take the telescopic eyes because there's 3 anesthetic kits, so we have 3 shots of getting these installed. Once again, I think I have the manual bionic installation mod activated, so we could potentially just jam them into our person. But I think when you do that, you risk losing them, and we don't have very good first aid skill. Let's just open these up. Unlock, yes. Hey, we did it. So, does that unlock all of these doors? It doesn't. So that would be my guess. This is probably a higher difficulty to open. This is probably easy to open, but it also opens all these doors, which wouldn't even have been that big a deal because they're mostly just cyborgs, and there are only 2 of them, it looks like. But we're going to go check out the auto dock. Oh, there's another cable charger. We're not interested. Bandages, not interested. I've never used an auto dock. So choose, okay. 20 minutes. 7% failure chance. Why is the failure chance so high? I hate that. Like, when they made the auto dock, I know a lot of people were upset because now you have to find anesthetic kits and you have to find the auto dock in order to install it. But, like, having a 50-50 of installing something is terrible. Because it means you would have to find multiples of the you know, what if we found like a time dilation CBM? It would take, and we had a 50-50. It's so rare, and then to have a 50-50 shot on top of that, that's terrible. I don't like that system at all. Yes. You feel you set up the operation step by step, configuring the auto dock to, maybe it's based on your own skills. Maybe that's why it's so bad, because we have to set up the auto dock. To manipulate a CBM, you settle into position, sliding your right wrist into the couch's strap. Feel a tiny pricking sensation, that's what she said, in your arm, and lose all sensation before abruptly blacking out. You fall asleep, you wake up. If we look, we now have 0 power, which I think means it was successful. How do we check CBMs? You have no bionics. Why? Oh, 0 of 100. So it did install. Okay, let's try this again. Let's choose the... Maybe it's just a... Maybe you don't lose the CBM if you fail. Let's try the telescopic eyes. Fall asleep. Oh, we're really out. Okay. You fall asleep. So was it successful? It was. Fantastic. Now the joint torsion racket is also important. Hopefully that works. Does it not give you a confirmation right away if it works or not? Okay, there you go. Shouldn't this be on at all times? Or does it slow your movement speed? 102. 102. So why would you ever have this turned off? Maybe it auto turns off after you go a certain distance. You'll see our power is slowly charging. So that's pretty cool. So that was all successful. Very good. We could check out... What is this one? Let's check this out. Oh, another barracks? How did I not realize there were so many barracks? Okay. We'll leave those open just in case we need to run away. Yes. Hopefully we succeed. We failed. Okay. Let's recover. I don't know. Last time I tried right away again, it broke. So let's take a minute. Electric shock, okay. I don't think we're going to get in. And we were damaged again, okay. That's fine, I guess. Console shuts down, yeah. Yeah, okay. That's got to be all the barracks at this point. I mean, how many could there possibly be? What's our inventory look like? We'll drop these sodas and stuff. Oh, we're dehydrated. We should drink some. Drop those. Anesthesia. Can we reload an anesthesia kit? Reload the stick magazine. Reload. Anesthesia kit. Ignore. Yeah, because we had found a jar of anesthesia. Well, that was easy. Or anesthetic, I guess, is how I would say that. We'll drop medical supplies. We'll drop the aspirin. We don't need 40 aspirin on our person. We'll drop the first aid kit because we're so close to where our base is that if we get infected or something, it's no big deal to come back here. We'll drop the battery over here so if we need to find it, we know right where it's at. One of the refillable... Is this the tools? Yeah. One of the refillable lighters. Really don't want to carry a million cash cards on me, but they take up 0.02 liters, so it's not a big deal, I guess. Well, do we want to take... We'll leave the anesthesia kit. If we want to... We'll take these with us. So what would be... We're not going to take them with us. It's fine. We can come back if we want to do other installations. We never did drink or eat. Let's drink first to get... We ought to separate these piles out into food and drink. Why don't we do that quickly? Using the capital Y menu, we're going to add a zone. Nope. Please undo. Add a zone. We'll call this drink. We'll put the drink here. Yes. And we'll add a food pile. Food, and we'll put that, I don't know. I mean, I guess the food pile can, well, no, we don't, because we'll put it, okay, so we'll walk through this. So we've created a food and drink pile. Now we're going to create an unsorted pile, which is telling the game, hey, everything in this pile, please sort it into other piles. So we'll put that here. And then we'll save. Is that the food and drink? Oh, I put them on the... Why do I have a med pile? Why do I have two med piles? Ignore. Drop these here. Oh, so annoying. So now we'll go back to that menu. We'll add unsorted in the correct pile. The actual food and drink pile this time. Escape, save the zones. And now when we hit O, it will sort everything from these two piles into other zones that have been created. Since we only created food and drink, it will only separate the food and the drink. Everything else will stay where we left it. So here we have the empty bottles and such. And it didn't sort any of the medical supplies because we didn't designate a medical zone. So that's a quick way of separating things into neat, organized piles. Wow, we're pretty short on drink. Why don't we go over to this other vending machine and collect... Wasn't it right here? Oh, next one over. And collect all the drinks out of this so that we have more beverages. We'll just take everything. Okay, ton of beverages. And then there was a food vending machine in one of the libraries if we start running low on food. Okay, ignore, please stop with the constant messages. So what do we want to drink? What's going bad? 2 days, we'll drink that first. Ignore, oh my god. Okay, ignore. Okay, so we drank a fair bit. You'll see these don't have a very high quench. Water is 50, but we kind of want to save our water because it is such a high quench. Plus, we want to drink things, well, obviously things that are going bad go first, but also we want things that also have calories in them so that our food will last that much longer. Because if we can kind of get our hunger if we can get rid of peckish just from drinking, that's a pretty good. So we're gonna drink a few high calorie. Why does the energy drink have more calories than cream soda? Shouldn't cream soda be like, whatever? We're tired. Yeah, we'll drink the energy drink. We'll explore a little bit yet, see if we can butcher. Well, but butchering takes a lot of time. Maybe it would be better just to sleep now. Shouldn't have drank that energy cola. Okay, hopefully that takes care of our thirst. Downstairs is where our bed is. So we'll head up here. I see we're still thirsty. Why don't we wait a few minutes? Okay, it's backed off to thirsty, so I imagine it'll go away. So we're gonna sleep. No alarm. Sleep till we're done. Everybody hydrate. Oh, now we're very thirsty. Yeah, I think beverages are less of a concern given the vending machines that we found. Food is going to be the thing that dwindles the fastest. Although we did find those MREs, which I think MREs have tons of calories in them. I think they come with like a fat brick, like not a fat brick, but like a fat cube or something that has a very high calorie count. Where were the other vending machines? Well, why don't we check out these living areas while we're here and grab everything we didn't on our first pass through, because this of course is another good place to find food. Broth not as good. The inhaler will take. These just like bathroom. Yeah, okay. Garbage novels we don't want. Ooh, cooking oil is a good find if we are going to escape and like not, like if we're gonna live for a long time. Cooking oil is very good. It helps us when we make, you know, fried things or bread items, stuff like that. Gather all these beverages. There's even more aspirin. I thought there was like a living area around here we didn't explore. Maybe on a different floor. Maybe this up here is what I'm thinking of. We'll go check that out. I don't know that we went up there the first time. Garbage novels, shorts, jar, broom. Nothing in the bathtub. Yeah, we'll come up here and we'll look at this. This is different. The only ones I've really seen are these where it's like back-to-back living quarters. So this is different. Bologna and pale ale. Bologna's gonna go bad. There's not a lot of calories in it, unfortunately, which I think is a bit silly because isn't bologna just meat and fat and things? Steel-toe boots, garbage books. I don't know what this thing is. Oh, it's a lettuce. I guess that's a lettuce. More fruit juice, which is going to be going bad before too long. We'll take the frying pan because we don't have anything to cook in if we ever got to the point where we needed to prepare food. Which actually might not be that far off. What is that thing? A lawn dart. Orange soda, the milk is rotten. Potato chips, high calorie foods, always good to find. Garbage books. A brassiere, no thank you. Condoms, no thank you. Empty jar, another frying pan we don't want. Beverage we'll take. These little pantry areas back here seem to be pretty good. Dried rice is good. Medium battery, you know, I'm not 100% yet on what tools require which size batteries. But we'll take it because I feel like batteries are important. And we haven't really found any. Another sewing kit, we'll unload it for the thread. Since we raided the barracks, we don't necessarily need to work on our tailoring because we already have some pretty good equipment. I think we'll just go back up and drop our stuff off since we gathered so much. This way. And we'll drink again and eat a little something because we're hungry. We'll just drop everything we picked up on this pile and then sort it out automatically. Ignore. Ignore. Please stop. Please stop hitting your confinement. If it weren't a brute and a Shoggoth, I would go in there and kill them so we don't have to deal with that anymore. But pretty sure we can't take Shoggoth, not even close. And the brute we would have to shoot, which would cost us ammunition. Although that's not a huge concern right now. What do we want to eat? Less than 3 days. Yep, 3 days seems to be the shortest. Which it's the corn. I would have thought that would be the lettuce. Lettuce has 6 calories. I mean, I guess that's probably true. It is disappointing, but that's probably true. We're going to eat... Oh, we're full, apparently. So we won't worry about that, I guess. 3 days. We'll drink the fruit juice. Please stop. Like, brute... Hasn't he tired himself out at this point? Like a child. Shouldn't he be tired at this point? Battery. We'll reload the sewing kit to consolidate all the thread. And we'll drop that on the tool pile. Sewing kit. Frying pan. I guess we're going to keep that separate. Otherwise we'll lose... Well, we'll just drop it. It's fine. And we'll drop this stuff off on our med pile. Well, I guess we head back down. So the next couple things, the other prisoner containments were much deeper in the lab, like on the bottom floor, kind of. I think. What's another med bay? We'll mark it so when we come looking for it later, we don't want to have to. What are these things called? Auto dock. So that we don't have to kind of wander around looking for the auto docks. Although I guess it's not that hard to just quickly glance across the map. Yeah, so we want to keep going down. We marked most of the upstairs. I don't think we really marked the downstairs. That's the library. Actually, this is the one with the vending machines. Why don't we grab... Why is our heart beating... Why is my heart beating faster? Why am I losing stamina? What is happening? Did this guy get me through the wall? with a status effect. I don't know what that's about. You grab all these snack foods because most of them have high calorie content. Unfortunately, this means we're going to need to make a trip back upstairs, I think, which is kind of defeating the purpose of trying to come all the way back down. I don't know if we ever took these. Okay, that's fine. Right to our stash. We'll just drop everything again on the unsorted pile. Ignore. And we will sort them all. Ignore. Ignore, ignore. Okay, sorted everything out. We'll head back down. Yeah, outside of looking for CBMs, I mean, I guess we could mutate. Mutation is very unpredictable, and I haven't really done it very often in these games, so I don't know like what the odds really are of us succeeding. And then add to that the fact that it makes you hungry and causes you pain, and I'm a little reluctant to do it. There's my stamina again. What is... I genuinely, I don't know what could be causing us to lose our stamina. Could this be genetically unstable? Is maybe trying to mutate us and it's causing our stamina to drop? Like, I don't see... We're thirsty and we're unhappy. But I don't see why unhappy would be causing our stamina to drop. Is this where we saw the soldier zombie? Why don't we wield our submachine gun and we'll try to drop this soldier zombie. Well, he's more resilient than the turret, I'll give him that. They have very, very high armor. We're deaf because of our huge caliber weapon. Switch back to the machete. Another one. So we're gonna sprint backwards to make a little space. We're gonna switch back to our submachine gun. Wait till we get a good shot. See if we can get him before he would try to come out here. Okay, we're gonna keep the submachine gun in hand just in case there are more. Although it doesn't look like there are. Yep, looks clear. Okay, so we'll search the actually, what? My breath gives out. What is going on with our character? I can't think of any reason. Are there diseases in the game? Did we contract a disease? We're in pain now? Why are we in pain? Did we blow out our eardrums? I don't understand. Causes you to continually develop. Maybe it's the mutation thing? I can't think of any other reason. Unhappy, pain, I assume is from the ear. From the, like, our ears taking damage from shooting. Look at this. This thing has garbage on it despite being a hard to kill zombie. Rolling papers, tobacco, and all that we'll take. Water purifier we'll take. Combat knife we'll take. This is a much better loot character. Or a much better drop for us. Helmet liner. We're not worried about it, I guess. Take all that stuff, make sure they're smashed. I think this is where we're going to call the episode. I don't know what's going on with our stamina. I'm a little worried about that. Because if that happened at an inopportune time, that could spell the death of our character. But for now, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode. In the next episode, we'll see if we can crack this terminal. I kind of feel like we got lucky with the last one, so I don't know if we're able to. But we'll try, and we'll see what happens. And maybe we'll get a ton more awesome loot. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next episode.